Hi everyone, welcome to the video for today, Tuesday, September 10th. You might notice that my face is no longer on the screen. I am trying to figure out the best way to make the videos work. There was an issue with the audio working with the last video, and I've had this happen sporadically in the past. And I'm wondering if the system is just sort of overloaded with multiple screens. So I'm going to try a few videos without and see if things go more smoothly. If you need information from the video about Project One, send me an email or come talk to me during my office hours, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4:30 or Wednesdays from 12 to 3. And I can get you caught up and we can go from there. So, okay, so for today, we are not watching Bob's Burgers, although that would be delightful. Let's go to the class. All right. Today I want to talk to you about summary versus analysis. And in the interest of not crashing the video, what I'm going to ask you to do is pull this up on your computer, pause this video, and watch this YouTube video. It's about 7 minutes long, so we can go to it, but we're not going to watch it all together. But this person talks about the difference of summary and analysis in terms of a nursery rhyme. This is important because in this class, your blog entries are part summary, part analysis, and later on in the semester, you're going to do an annotated bibliography, which is very specific summary and very specific analysis. These are two different skills that I want to make sure that you get. Just a heads up, in the 7-minute video, he takes the literary analysis a little far. You don't necessarily need to start, theorizing about life and death in all of your analyses. In fact, I want you to use the rhetorical analysis chart. Get it? Analysis is in that title. I want you to use the rhetorical analysis chart in your analysis. So I'm going to stop there, go watch this, and then turn this video back on. I will be here. Okay, I'm assuming that you did that, so welcome back. He has some fun with it, doesn't he? Let's go look at this handout. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I put it on Moodle yet. Let me do that real quick, and then you can have access to it. My chair is squeaky. I don't know if you can pick that up in the video. I'm also not good at sitting still. Okay, where are we? Okay, so summary analysis handout. Let's look at this next. So what is summary? And this is stuff that you heard in the video, but it's good to hear it again. So summary strictly focuses on the overall plot and characters of a work. Summary can be described as a retelling of the material you have read, should provide your reader with an overview of the text in the briefest manner possible. And then there are some bullet points to help you with summary. Only mention the important plot details, keep your writing in the present tense, make it brief as possible, don't focus too much on unnecessary details. You can use citations in your summary, but they're not necessary, and don't worry about that yet. That'll be more important in the last half of the semester. And then this is the most important part. There should be no original thoughts or interpretations in your summary. So there is no opinion. There is nothing in the summary section that is arguable, basically. And then what is analysis? Analysis examines specific elements within a text. As a reader, you must dissect aspects of the text and closely examine them for purpose, effect, or meaning. It will rely on the use of quotations and summary to show your understanding of the material. Analysis guidelines: assume the reader already knows the text. Don't rewrite the summary if you're asked to write analysis. It does not have to be chronological. As a writer, you should examine, evaluate, dissect, interpret, and read between the lines to create your analysis. And a good way to do this is to use the rhetorical analysis chart. So, the text ultimately is very persuasive because it tries to do these things, and it does it by using pathos and ethos. Those are all arguable statements. Those are all analytical statements. That's all analysis. So all of this practice with filling in the chart and coming up with evidence for the 5 factors in rhetorical appeals is so that you're able to kind of back up these claims that you make in any sort of analysis section. And then discuss textual elements in full detail. This is similar to the video. Things that you can analyze. You can analyze a theme, symbolism, allegory, characters. Don't worry too much about this. This is not a literature class. But I do want you to think about, symbolism plays into ethos, pathos, and logos, right? Theme, what is it about? These are important. We're going to focus on the chart. So it gives an example of summary and analysis, and I'm not going to read the whole thing because you have access to this and you can. But this is all summary. And if you read it, you will notice that there is no part in here where you're like, but how does this person know? Or where you could really disagree. It's just the facts. It's objective as anything can be. In the analysis, however, it starts with this much summary. And then the rest of it are all things that you could argue. And so it is the writer's job to argue that their analysis is correct. So go ahead and read it. Let me know if you have questions. I'm asking you, we're talking about this right now because we've been kind of working up to this. And what I want you to do for next time is to listen to a podcast called The History of Everything, and it contains adult themes, so you might want to use headphones if you're in public or around children. And a link to this also is on Moodle under today's date, because you can't click on this. But it's in the schedule as well. So I want you to listen to this, and then I want you to do blog 3. I want a summary and analysis of the podcast. So the summary should just be the main points, what happened, who did what happened, and then the analysis, was it persuasive, was it not persuasive? Like, use that as maybe a starting point for thinking about how to analyze it, and use the rhetorical analysis chart to help with your analysis. We are also be thinking about Project 1. We're cruising. Make sure that you, let's see, let me just make sure there's nothing else on here. Yep, that was it. There's no tutorial due for next time, so you have a little bit of a break. Make sure you are making your 2 Writing Center appointments because those are due before your final revision. And a link to the Writing Center is on Moodle. And send me an email or come see me if you have questions in the meantime. I'll see you all virtually on Thursday.